Yeah, it's just this is solely just on if they want to keep going lower, they should close this current candle bearish. If they don't, they're going to come back up and I'll just be done with my week. This is just a FOMO entry, an emotional entry. I'll keep it a buck with you guys. That's what this is. If they create a PD array, I'll throw that out there. That's not looking good. Probably should have at least waited for that at minimum. So I'm way too early right here. I should have at least waited for that. I feel a lot better. And then my risk would just be the fair value gap, essentially. I know if this fair value gap fails, I know they're going to go even higher. They'll go above the 930 open. So pretty much I'm relying on the fair value gap to see if whether it works or not. I'm hoping it does to bring down that 30-minute candle to give us that 30-minute closure, but we got a long 20 minutes until that 30-minute candle closes. That's what I'm kind of worried about also. And I'm just seeing if I can get lucky here. And Friday wants to give us some crazy move that no one's expecting. 23,805. What is that level? I thought we had 11 a.m. reversal of 23,805. I'm not sure what that means. It's not 11 a.m. I wish we could just fast forward to 10 o'clock. If we get the strong closure, that'll make me feel a little better. But like I said, it's 9:43. We got a solid 17 minutes. I don't like that. I wish we were closer to that 10 a.m. Anywho, as always, don't blow your shit on a Friday. Be careful, whatever you end up doing today, if you do anything. Be careful. Don't blow your shit on a Friday going into the weekend. Martin, talking to you, and whoever else that needs to hear that. I'm only up like 900 for the week, which is surprising. Very surprising. But I'm essentially risking my profits. I don't feel good. Ugh. Hold me. I don't like that. I don't like that. They could. All right, how'd the 15 close? Not good. Let's see, Jackson. At this point, I hope they do also, right? They better not just turn around from here. If you're gonna come up here, go ahead and do what you need to do. Run through the highs, damn it. And then we get the new 4-hour candle. Is that really way the hell up there? Ain't no way. We got 10, 13 minutes before that 30-minute closes. If it goes ahead and just stabs up there and then comes on back down, that would be crazy. Well, we're still watching how we're gonna close this 30-minute. We're still watching that. So scared they're just gonna sink it
The
without
things
me.
are there, and
That's
then
that
the
FOMO.
opening range gap
That's that real
25% is
FOMO.
also close to that. I don't know, like I'm seeing good profit already. It's pretty much like nearly $600. So,
Bro, what price you entered?
All right, chill out, Vanessa.
77.75.
No, 5.
75.75. Yeah. 575.75.
Okay, into the first gap, yeah.
Yeah, that inversion and
Yeah.
gap, and then the Judas, the
Oh.
Judas. We had the Judas over there, bro.
Yeah. Same.
No.
Yeah.
Not funny actually. The thing is, draw a box from 910 low until the low. Like no, don't
If
need a
you're going to do it, just do it.
don't need a box. It just put a line over there, like 9-10 low. Put a line and extend it to the right side. You will see like where
Okay.
exactly the
Oh,
market came. Yeah.
okay, okay.
Oh man.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Like took the
Yeah.
liquidity
yes.
close back above with the fair value gap that it broke, which is again the continuation gap, and then had a balance price range also. So
What it
took the
calls
entry. This is
this
turtle
box.
soup, bro.
Okay.
We got 10 minutes until that
And
30-minute
That's
candle
nice
closes.
trade.
They're not going to fucking
That's
do it.
nice as
They're not
long
going
as
to
this
step up.
fair value holds. If it breaks, I'm not interested to keep the contract running. And based on my entry
Looky
and
there.
SL, how far it has delivered? Exact 1 to 2. Fuck.
Risk
Didn't
that
take a
swing
partial,
high.
man. No, it's okay. I'll get. The risk is now even smaller. I have trailed it higher.
This can also be an OTEZEZ, but if it
Low
No
risk,
OTE.
high reward.
Until the buy side is taken, it's still shit.
It's only the RR, guys. It's only the RR.
And that 5 minute is still holding, man.
yes.
If it closes below the bullish gap,
Just
I'm gonna
below
close. Like
2
I'm
and
not gonna
3,
hold.
3.5. So I'm okay with that.
Oops, melty.
Hope not like this one candle delivery. Dude, it was a perfect 1 to 2. I didn't even realize it was a 1 to 2.
Beautiful run right
And
there.
that's why I hit
Beautiful
that
run.
69 gap. It was holding below it. Then it started
Just don't come
respecting
back.
it again. Okay, I'm gonna close on this retest candle. 50 candle came all the way back to the inversion. And it created an inversion.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a quick 50-point move. Holy smokes. And just for the sake of discussion, I'm trying to be a little risky today, guys. I'm tired of missing moves this week. When we came on all the way up like that, and then we created this 1 minute pattern right here, and then I look at what time it is, it just made me believe that the 30-minute can still close lower how I wanted, and that we may not come all the way up there to that fair value gap.
Not going to give you the opportunity. Maybe it's coming back for the no week. It's going to bounce again.
It's
No,
okay. It's
don't
not
think
gonna
so.
bounce. It's
Let's
going
look
for
at the
the
30-minute time frame
sell
now.
side. If it had to bounce,
Way back
it
down
had
below.
the area
That's
earlier.
why I got in the entry, that first entry I
Yeah.
took, when the 30-minute candle retraced all the way back up here.
I didn't realize
I
it's
jumped
already
in,
1 to 2, although the profit was
just
there. But
anticipating
anyway,
the 30-minute
doesn't
to close
matter.
like this. That's why I
I
jumped in
took
that
a
first
small
entry.
No
loss
problem.
already.
But this one right here, we rallied all the
No
way back
problem for
up.
you, man.
And then
Yeah,
they
I'm
created my
still
pattern
willing
right
to
here.
see if I get the opportunity
That's
to
a trade
exit
all in
in
itself right there,
break
straight
even.
down to
I'll
the
exit
lows.
in
So
break even. But yeah, it was
if
showing
anyone
me
jumped
like
in that with
nearly
me,
600
feel free. If
something.
you lost the first trade, cover your shit. Do what you got to do, boys. It's all on you now. If they create anything else,
You see? Same
That
thing, same
part
shape.
is-
It
just make
doesn't
sure you
come up
manage.
It-
Okay.
15 minutes.
Yeah,
That was a
and
beautiful trade.
it has pretty
Nice-
much like
Nice
broke
reaction.
the bearish
And
gaps,
we're looking
the
at what time
69
is
gap,
it?
and then
It's
fucking rejected
9:53.
from that
They got 7 more
order
minutes
block
to close
area.
out that 30-minute. That's a nice
Yeah,
reaction right
that's
there.
craziness. So that's what it's been doing all day, like not retracing properly, you know?
I'm gonna take one off just to cover
Just
some of
semi-retracing and
my
then
loss earlier.
getting off again. Okay. Wartime price action, man. Just melting.
Let me
Shorts
go.
Yeah.
are definitely
I deserve
Damn
it.
it.
If
Shorts
anyone
are good.
deserves it, it's me.
No inversion entry also. If it gave the inversion entry, maybe I could consider. Like I was already thinking that 45
Yeah.
fair value, like
Psych!
945 fair
Don't
value.
deserve
If
Yeah.
it's
shit.
broken, I'm gonna close the trade and I'm gonna rethink
I've been
about the
emotional
direction.
all week.
However, it didn't deliver. It's okay.
And Resica. Oh, or the
It's
Resica
literally the
deserves it.
bearish structure that
Sir,
it
she sure
created. It
does.
delivered based on that.
But that's a trade all in itself, just down to the lows. So manage your trade appropriately.
ES
okay?
still didn't take the
You
low.
take
IM still
50%
didn't
off.
take the low. If they are taking the
Hold
low,
on
then Nasdaq is going
to
for the
The
low.
other 50 risk free. Just pay yourself something now that we're down here at this low.
Not yet taken.
What sucks is the 5-minute closer. It
Yes,
closed
G.
back inside the
We're waiting on that
range,
30-minute close.
like the fair value, bearish
36.
fair value.
Mhm.
It's good.
And it traded the
95-point run.
25% of today's range also.
Big dub.
Oh,
I had
Stacking
those,
liquidity
but I was
all the way.
expecting a push
Got the
towards
low
the fair
here.
value gap
We got the
and
low
those equal
here.
highs. Anyway,
Market
Yeah,
maker sell
exactly.
model. Doink.
not that
We're in
trade
consolidation.
I
Distribution,
suppose I should
reaccumulation,
have taken. All
redistribution.
good. $300
Smart money reversal.
loss
Boop.
from
Low
a
risk
$700
sell, which
profit.
happens to be the 1 minute EOB. And then dump. Thank you.
now it's going
Lord.
to take that.
I had the bearish
Thank you
OTZ
so
drawn.
much.
When it closed above the 7.9, I got pretty good confidence that it might go for the buy side now. But it's okay, bro.
Exactly.
Let's wait and
Close
watch.
above.
Okay, come on, come on. 482. Don't do this bloody shit. This is the 4-hour gap it just traded. Don't do the bloody shit. 482. Clear that level. Then whatever
There's
you want
another
to do. Come
partial.
on.
I have another level down here.
Thank you. Thank you, Av.
And we
I
have a
really
daily
needed
for
this
Vega
today.
down here,
Just
but
not even,
I think
I didn't
today
even
we're
need
going to
this
hit
like P&L wise.
296.
I needed it like psych wise, my mental.
286.50.
You guys know how, you guys can already hear
No,
me.
today
You guys know how
Today
bad I'd
should
be
be
freaking out right now if this would have unfolded
473
and I had
and
not
then
been
go
in
higher
it.
again.
That's why I was okay with just mashing the freaking button
Or
and
maybe
getting in it. Because I
430.
know if I would have missed this,
This week's low should be
I would have
430
been
area.
so freaking upset. And you can say, I mean, too emotional. Yeah, I agree. I am emotional. Man, this shit's hard.
Okay.
But it would have been
Like when you
harder
zoom out now,
if
you
I had
can't
not
see
entered
shit.
this. Because
so
now I'd
far
be
away in the price
stressing,
action.
looking for a new entry. And now it's going to be
It's
10
the
times
4
more
hours gap.
dangerous
We had those equal
Yeah.
lows inside of that 4-hour
for a
gap,
new entry. It's going to be
and
way more
it
dangerous
was right
now.
above the
So I'd
CE
be
of the
even
gap.
stressing
So
even
if
more.
it goes for that liquidity, it could go for the
Take your
low
flicks, guys. Take
or
your
mid.
flicks.
Mid is
Show it
a
off.
low probability. Low is a better
Put them in the results channel.
liquidity.
Put them on your social. Tag me. Show it
4
off.
hour gap. It just tapped into the exact level, man. Damn it. Clear it. No hunkies and
Now look at that
hunkies.
30-minute.
What was the gap size?
Don't fucking play with
515
not
and
play with
430. 5 and 5, 430.
The midpoint is 473.
Oh, that feels so good. Yes, it really does.
It's melting.
That's the way it should.
It's melting.
Go ahead and secure some more.
It's melting.
430.
So I've taken off
50.
a little over half of my trade.
Going
I'm going to
be
leave
the gap
2
to absorb.
micros on here now. If you want, you can close
It's
this and go
okay.
start your weekend. And
Melting,
just
no
leave.
melting.
You do it, or you can hang out for fun, listen to me talk shit the rest of the stream. But this is, God is good.
You see,
Just
it's
put a
doing that
dub in the
same shit
chat
where
if
it's
you want to
pulling
trade
back
with me.
past the OTE and then dumping on
Big
this leg.
balls. No risk, no reward.
7-9.
No risk, no reward.
Liquidity sweep. Market structure shift. 7-9. Dump.
Good shit, guys.
This
I'm
is a new
proud of
leg.
each and every single one of you. I really am. I'm proud of every single one
This
of you.
is a new leg.
Understanding that
But from here, if it
could
can give
fail,
any
right?
setup by any mean, I would love to
It
go
could
for
have
those
failed.
buy sides.
But understanding that
Yeah,
This is-
well, we can
We're
be
never
wrong until
certain.
50%, right?
We
Anyway,
trade what
so we could.
we
Yeah.
like to see.
You know what I mean?
We were
Okay,
anticipating this. We knew that this could happen by what time? By 10 o'clock.
MXC.
What time is it right now?
MXC.
9:59. This is time frame alignment
I'm going to take that off.
Plus candle alignment
I'll take it off.
inside of fractal alignment.
Oh, Almost 10
When I
o'clock.
say fractal, because we're on a 1 minute,
Yeah,
we start. It's a
and
30
it's that
minute
CE of that
candle
4-hour gap after
assumption.
grabbing liquidity.
1 minute
Exactly.
entry
But now
to
it
bring
should
down
take
the
the low
30
again,
minute
right?
candle
If it's going to go up.
to do exactly what we wanted. We
Shouldn't
wanted
it?
it to come
Yeah.
down.
On the hourly candle.
So it's
It
I can just
can
keep it at
Open low.
time frame alignment and candle alignment.
'Cause we're so close. Yeah.
Time and price essentially. But it's the train of thought, it's the way you
it
think
can
about it.
easily.
It's more important than just
And it's not really a good
know,
swing.
a
Yeah,
model.
so far
It's-
nothing.
It's
So
the train of thought. And that's what I try to
Oh,
teach. Holy shit.
That's your open low.
So yeah, just
That'll
be
do
careful,
us.
guys. Some
That'll
crazy
actually
shit
do
could
us.
happen. You guys know we're up like 200 points. I got
Then
I
I
got
don't
about
have the balls
80%
to
of my
push
trades
button.
off. So we just now closed the 4 hour. Let's go to that 30-minute time frame. What's it look like? Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful.
take profit trader. Would love to have an account on Take Profit Trader. What is it?
We just
Set
now closed
up
the 4 hour.
NFA. What
We
is
know
it?
the new 4 hour candle
Multi-factor
can retrace
authentication.
up, right? Because the last 4 hour
Should we
candle
wait for a
displacement.
CISD on the
New
5?
4 hour candle can open, power of
Or
3, it
just
can
take it on
pull
this
back to
inversion?
rebalance. If they don't want to continue lower, it can rebalance the entire thing,
I
right?
think CISD.
So
yeah.
make sure you're taking profits and managing your trades appropriately, okay?
Trader
That's a
win.
must.
Is there any promo code for Take Profit Trader? Anyone know?
Where's the other level we wanted? It's a little bit further down, is it not? It's way down. It's like 300 points
In
down, but I want to
website
go
I
ahead
can
and put it on my
check.
chart.
Take
Just
profit. I'm at the
for
billing
the
page,
sake of
but
shits and
anyway, let me
gigs.
go back on what time and
You see my chart here, this bullshit. There's no candles over here, but on US Tech there is.
What the?
We're just gonna call it
Just took me straight to
23.3.
the
If I go to
account.
US Tech, it's the same exact thing. What level is it on? It's 20. It's
Oh.
just 23,000. But if I go to my chart, I'm trading.
TakeProfitTrader.com.
Go to 23,000.
Oh,
I don't
come
know if it's the
on. I
same
don't want
exact
to be in
thing.
the account
But-
price, man. I want to see.
Y'all get the gist. It's
Okay, what is it? 40% off for life.
Would be
Never
23.
read, no fee 40.
200.
Yeah, it's a no fee 40. That's the code.
That would be an insane drop.
Start. So they have only one type of challenge, yeah?
Oh yeah,
No,
that's
what
asking
the
for a
hell
little
is
too
this
much.
test?
But we'll
Pro
go one level at a
tokens?
time.
What is it?
Let's do we don't have any other targets, so we're just gonna use big round numbers. We just stopped at 23.
Millie, is this the like they have only one type of account, yeah?
500.
Or
That's a big
different?
mid figure.
Yeah, one challenge type. Okay. So
Well, 23.5,
what is that? Get started.
23.4, 23.4 or
50K
23.450. That's where we just now stopped.
I
23.450.
am logged into your website, bro.
The next one would just be 23.4.
Next.
But we don't know if they want to go all the way down there. Okay. We got the
Promo code.
30-minute inbound, 30-minute city, the 4-hour city. They all need to be rebalanced. And it's Friday.
$102.
If they want, they can come all the way back up. So just keep that in mind.
Read. Next. What is it? Please read and agree. Oh, I missed one. Okay, no worries. Not interested at the moment then. Need too many things.
And this is what fucks up a lot of people. Y'all ready for this too? Look over here where they started the bullish rally. You see this little area in price right here? This used to
So
fuck me
far,
up a lot. It still
I'm
does
not
from
seeing
time to
any
time,
reason to
right?
be in the market, so
You see this?
let it first
Fair value
create the
gap?
reason.
And then when price is floating up here at the
Yeah.
high, and you look
There's no
left,
strength on
and
the
you're
upside.
asking yourself what's most recently happened, and you see this fair value gap get filled and it got respected, that's gonna make people
Even
be
with
bullish,
CISD, it's
100%.
Even if the 5-minute
That's on a
closes
1 minute
above like
time
this,
frame.
it's
That's a
no
trade all by
fair value gap,
itself.
yeah,
You could
on the
enter the
line.
fair value gap, target the
Oh, cool.
high, target the little fair value gap resting above,
I think
or
should
whatever,
only be
right?
looking for shorts,
But that's going to throw a
let's
lot of
see.
people off
I still think it should trade that 15
when we're up
minute.
here because they think
But I've
it's
been
going to
thinking that
continue
all
because
day and it never does.
their stops create this flow where the fair value gap is, and then you see what happens. They pile drive right through it.
Oh,
So my answer to that is higher time frame analysis and narrative. You're going to always see PD arrays get respected on lower time frames in the opposite direction that you want sometimes. But that's when those higher time frames kick in and they say nope, and they plow through it. So it's very hard in real time. It's very hard. I'm sure I saw some of the comments, y'all saying you were bullish right here, probably because of that. I wouldn't be surprised if you were bullish there because you saw that fair value gap get clipped and it started trading higher. So, and you were probably wondering, like, why am I going short? Well, because of that.
I
Just gotta
took some
that
bangers
higher time
today
frame
on
analysis,
paper
guys,
on gold
and not trying to call a bottom.
just to get my confidence up on the dealing range. I did what you said. You know how you just put the whole range in and set and forget. It doesn't matter where you enter, just
So
enter.
when we do
And I
start
put my
trending
stop loss on the
again, and
high
we
and my
well,
take
right now
profit
we
on
kind of
the
are trending in a way,
dealing
right?
range
We
low.
have two really
And I went
back-to-back
up and down and
big
around. I was
bearish
down
down
like
close days. That's
negative
good.
and then positive and negative and eventually
But
it hit,
when we
you know?
really heat this up and we stay away from these tight
Like
daily
huge range,
ranges,
you know? Like
that's when you're trading. You're
stop
gonna watch. I
losses.
want
I
you to
don't know how
really
many
focus on how
massive handles.
your candle reads and your predictions become. They're gonna get a lot better simply because of that market condition. I promise. Just don't try to call highs and lows. Like if we're trending up, don't try to call highs. Stay with the bullish order flow, especially when that daily is trending higher and we're not in a tight range. Vice versa, if bearish, don't try to call a bottom. Just go with the flow. Every pullback is just going to a premium array just to keep it going lower. And that's what I love about trending market conditions because they can become effortless. Today it was difficult, right? Very emotional because hell, the last 3 months, 4 months, whatever it's been, 6 months, we have been in that tight range. So my brain is programmed to not expect trends and breakouts. I had to really physically adjust to that because, I'm victim. I used to try to predict the breakouts, breaking out of ranges, that daily range specifically on NQ. And I remember several months ago, I used to predict, well, we're going to break out and we're going to go higher, or we're going to break down, we're going to go lower. And then what happens? They just go up to the high and then they just bring it back down to the low. So I got accustomed to that range bound consolidation trading. And once we start trending, you're going to have to switch and you're going to have to get accustomed to the new,
How many of these now?
whatever the market condition is. But long story short, I just love trending conditions more than range bound conditions. You see, like what you're saying right now, stops rated, but based on the ICT weekly profile, Thursday and Friday was expected to be bullish. What made you flip from bullish to bearish? And that takes us back to what I was saying about an hour ago. You guys think you can watch ICT videos, and that just means that's the end all be all, and that should always happen no matter what. And if it doesn't, like, oh no, that's just not how it works. He gives you a roadmap. Those are just guides. You have to analyze the condition of the market. Yeah, majority of the time, like a weekly profile can be Monday range. How he teaches it is Monday range, Tuesday 75% chance of the weekly high or low being put, and then Wednesday, Thursday expansion, then Friday TGIF pulls back, closes out the weekly range profile candle, right? That's just the common power of 3 weekly profile. Yes, that doesn't mean every single week is going to form, oh, Tuesday, London high is going to put in the weekly high, and then the rest of the week, Everly trades lower. That's not what that means at all. But a lot of the times that does show up, especially when we're trending. Those trending profiles are very, sensitive to the classic Tuesday is going to set the high of the week or low of the week. But since we've been in a consolidation, they haven't really cared much about that most weeks. They'll come back and they'll hunt it. But you can't just think, oh, ICT said this and he teaches this in his 2016 mentorship, and that's how it's always supposed to be. No, 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 no. Just for shits and gigs, guys, we're gonna watch right here. It doesn't have to work, but I'm just watching it. Just want to draw your attention to in here. It's a 1 minute time frame. We're getting real tight, but I'm not calling for a sell right here. Okay, but I'm watching right there. I just want to see what it does. Yeah, thanks for coming out, man. You have a good weekend, bud. But didn't I feel like I was selling at a discount instead of, no, I did not at all. I understand risk to reward. Again, you're thinking about consolidation trading. If we were still in that crazy daily range like we were at the beginning of the week or last week, the range that we've been in for months now, if we were still in that, I would not be selling at the bottom of the range. That would be selling in a discount. And you don't want to do that because we're not expecting or anticipating a breakout lower, or the market condition is consolidation. So you're right. I wouldn't want to sell down there. I would anticipate a move back up into equilibrium and or the premium end of the range. But since we're no longer in that range, and it's just risk to reward, like I said, this setup that I took could have failed, but you have to understand risk to reward. You're not always going to be right. But I knew if I was going to be right, we're going to see a low to the daily low and through it. Therefore, I took the trade based on my 1 minute EOB, the risk involved versus the reward. And then we arrive at 6-7 hour trade. No risk, no reward. And then based on my 30-minute candle anticipation, we got the nice run lower. I'll give them a little bit more wiggle room. I didn't like, as far as a re-enter on the 30-minute, I'm not going to enter again or anything like that, or even call for a re-entry for anyone else. Simply because of how far away we traded away from it. When you see us trade real far away like that, I usually don't expect an open power of 3 to the wick of this 30-minute EOB and then lower. I don't expect that. If we would have closed the previous candle like right at the wick or maybe a little below it, then I would expect open. And if they trade higher first, it'd be a decent entry. Stop loss at the EOB body high. But due to the fact that we traded so far away from it, you don't want to put much trust or relevance in that area. Notice how the candle's down here. So I'm trying to see if I can hold this and bring them back down some, because we got the previous 30-minute close and then we got the new 30-minute open. little gap right there. So I'm hoping the next 30-minute candle that opens up in 15 minutes can get us back down there, and I may take another one off or trail my stops some more. Who knows? But this is a reason for price. This is a reason to see another candle open and come back down in there. Randy, I literally, like, with all due respect, Randy, I just spent the last hour explaining why I entered my short. I really just, I did. I just explained. I explained everything in real time as it was happening. And if you didn't pick it up right there, with all due respect, I don't know what else to really say. I just wanted price to go lower. I went short. I'm not trying to be mean at all, Randy, but I just ran my mouth for a whole hour, so I don't really want to repeat everything again. So if you would just watch the recording, skim through it, and just go to right before I took the trade, or right before I took it, and you'll hear everything. Sweet, Young. Glad to hear it. Yep. You guys are good to leave. Everything's been explained. We're done. But to the free dudes, don't expect the live stream next week. I should have the free trial open though. If you want to do the 7-day free trial, you can do that. If you have to, I wish y'all would just join. Just join the premium. Okay. Just join premium. We do it every day. Lots of learning, lots of trading, lots of price reads. And you'll see how I view the markets each week. But if you do a free trial, it's not ready yet. But if you do the free trial for another free 7 days, you better remember to cancel. There will be a disclaimer. If you don't cancel and the money goes through, you're stuck with me for 30 days. Okay. And this was a bad week. Consider that. This week was a bad streaming week to me. We had some good price reads, but as far as execution and emotions on my end, it was pretty rough for me. Normally it's a lot better. Hey Vaughn, if you want to join premium, there's a upgrade channel right under the free chat. You can go down there and just subscribe to the cheapest one possible. They're all the monthly ones. There's one for 155. It's the same thing. I lowered the price for you guys. It's 105. Do the cheaper one, same thing. $100 a month to get better at trading. I tell you what, it doesn't. I know I still only got 2 micros on, but I tell you what, it doesn't feel good to give all that back. That's 115 points just given back. That don't feel the best. So I'm hoping they can bring her all back down before they hit my trailed stop. What fair value got? I don't want to see them. If they come back up to, if they were to come all the way back up here, I'm thinking they're gonna keep going. So I don't even want to see them back up there. I want to see them start making their way back down again. We got that gap down there. Go ahead and bring your butt back down, a little munchkin. But as far as a new trade, just know I'm not calling for new trades.